get this set up. Cool. What on my stream? Watch my own stream. Let's make sure Jordan was MLS. Good. Alright, now we just need to find the game. Spectate. Let's get rid of the overlay. Alright, let me get them from AOE2.net. Net. Ongoing matches. I might have missed the first. So let's just see if Jordan's still playing. Let me just check. Am I still playing? Cool. Leaderboards. Let's see, any Jordan or Villese. There we go, there's Villese. It should be in ongoing matches. See if I can find it. It's lobbies, not matches. Yeah, I'm checking AOE2.net, but I can't find it right now. Where was that other site? Let's try on Jordan's profile. Unless they disabled spectators or something, but... No, I should be able to actually find the match. Ongoing matches. Sort by rating. Hello. I'm trying to find the match right now. I know it's going on unless it's just finished. Which it's not, but I can't. If anyone has the link, send it to me, please. Unless, maybe they're playing with spectators disabled, which they shouldn't. That would be silly, but... I'm not finding it on AOE2.net. Well, I don't know what to do. Actually, I'm not Not finding it here, but I'm also not finding it on AOE2.net. They are still playing, though. Where was that other dashboard? What was the other thing called, that site? Let's see if there's some other place where I can get the link somewhere. Yeah, I'm not finding the mess that I'm trying to find here. Well, how can we do this separately? We could just watch Jordan's stream, but then what's the point of me streaming? Alright, maybe I'll restart. Try one more time here, otherwise I'm just going to watch the stream for now and we'll jump into game 2. Yeah, not here, not on AOE2.net. Weird. Oh well, we'll have to jump into match 2 when that begins. I'm going to... see, do I have a thing for showing Firefox? I do. There we go. I'm going to pull this. There we go. We're going to do this until we can get into match number 2, because for some reason I wasn't able to get into match 2. Or I wasn't able to find it at all.
From here. Hello? Okay, here's Halberdiers now. Yeah, GG.
Alright, there's the GG. Well, that was fast. I guess... Alright, in a moment we can try again for...
No chance.
For seeing if we can find the next match.
Thanks so much for the prime. It's just...
That's the side I was thinking of, yes.
Only option I would have here is maybe going for feudal aggression. Which was not really possible because of the lack of food.
Does it actually give the information, though, for the...
Maybe command run with the scouts against helps. Problem is with command run, guys, is that I'm restricted to wood, right? I don't have too much wood. And I need to have the wood for ships.
This is for Rex.
If I kill those helps, they're gonna trade efficiently anyway.
Yeah.
And there's no way for me to compete against Spanish water. He has Bracer and...
Yeah, for me the issue was I couldn't find it anywhere here. We'll see if I can get the next one once they've got the lobby up. So we have matches. Let's get matches. We'll get lobbies, and then we'll search for hype, and then we'll just watch some more. Yeah, it looked like the oldest games there were 22 minutes old. Maybe for some reason there was like a server reset or
Yeah, also
something.
had better economy, right? Mm-hmm.
I think if I jumped in earlier, I would have been able to
Not
spectate
ideal.
it, but I
Also,
only
splitting the
just
chips.
got
Well,
home.
he will have demos, right? That's the issue. He will have the demos.
So
So
Villese opened
that's
the
fine.
lobby.
You
All
should
right.
send the hustle.
I also have Villese's stream open, so we should see that. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, so we should. It should turn up. Normally it does. I don't know why. I mean, should it, if I just look for a hype, it should appear once it's ready. We can open up another copy of the leaderboards. And I'll launch the game again in the background. Yeah, it is here. Actually, there is the game ID there. I guess I could type that in. 14210. Let's try that. Honestly, as soon as they're running. We're gonna close Firefox again. We should see the game. Let's take another look at the lobby. How are they? All right, they're in game. All right, give me. I have an idea. If you find a working thing, let me know. 14210. Spectre games. 14210. 8868. Ha! Take that. That was harder than it should have been. Indians versus Lithuanians. Alright, alright. Cavalry versus camels. So Indians probably could have an advantage here overall. Looking at it from a very broad terms, Lithuanians of course do have good and faster spearman line. If I recall correctly. Alright. We don't want fog of war. We want this information. We want this information. And we want to take a look at the map. And I also need to do one more thing. Auto mouse lock. Cool. Yes, big trees. Enjoy them. You won't see them anywhere else. I can even turn off the TC rings if we want. Is that on interface or? Show unselected. There we go. So what have we got? The starting keys seem to be fading very quickly. One of those who have more than 153. Let's check these. Yeah. 154, those are fine. Trees are normal. Berries are not so great. Gold is large. Stone is large. This gold is small. And it appears that I just need to check something again that I don't quite have set up. Let's try this again. Now it's good. Perfect. Then make sure that my mouse is clamped to the window. Alright. So it's, I don't know, it's Black Forest, but a bit more open, more or less. Players start with a normal scout. And there's some stone there trapped in the forest. It is a Socotra looking forest, yeah. So let's see, Jordan has very nice back gold and also plenty of back ibex. And a back relic and another back relic. His stone, he has one at the back too, and then this stone is forward. And let's see. Villese has, he has some back gold. Okay, he has plenty of back resources too. Including, I guess, some of the map's neutral ones. Can Jordan get all the way back over there? No, this is closed. So this is hidden away for now. Boar is pretty fat. So this is an easy wall off right there at the front. For Jordan, the only thing he has to worry about is, well, he still has stone there, so he doesn't really have to worry about anything. And this stone actually has more stone than these 4 piles here. Meanwhile, for Villese, there's probably a hole there, so it's a bit more to wall off, but it's also quite doable. Let's fast forward again. Do we see... We see men-at-arms coming out here. We don't have a barracks yet. Has this been scouted? No. Oh, this is interesting. It would seem that Villese has not found Jordan at all. I must assume he's here after running into basically a dead end over there, but I think Jordan definitely found, yeah, found everything, and the drush is coming in. It's going to deny the barracks. And will we see, we have a couple of villagers on gold. That's what you would normally do if you want some archers. Or if you want to do a fast castle. That gate went down as well. So these men-at-arms, they're gonna deny the gold. Alright, we did get a barracks over there. And Villese will be up to feudal age right now. We'll see another villager going to go down. Actually, that's the first villager. It was a scout. The scout and the villager went down so far for the last. And he did with the goose manage to find Jordan. That's probably a good use of that goose. Woodline is quick walled. There's a spearman, and there are going to be some archers soon. And these men-at-arms are still looking around for damage, but for now... Well, actually, this palisade is very breakable over here. But that requires actually clicking it and seeing. Or actually, I see the trees protects, so there's no need to actually build that palisade at all. It's probably just a foundation. If we look at Jordan's point of view, yeah, there is no palisade there yet. And now finds the goose. Archers coming forward as well. So far we have skirmishers and a spearman here, and we have castle age queued up. So the fast castle still succeeds. Yeah. And he managed to click up at least. Now he just needs to avoid taking too much additional damage here. See, yeah, most of these things are high HP, but we have archers here now, so this gold could be fully denied. And let's take a look at what other gold he actually knows that exists. Oh, that's unfortunate. He knows about this gold, but that's not accessible. He doesn't know about any of the back stuff there. So that's why we see a lot of trash units here. Even if they're not great against men-at-arms. Also, oh no, these are Indians. Okay. I was gonna say something about faster moving skirmishers, but that's not the correct player that we're looking at for that. And let's take another look at Jordan's resources. He can go up to castle soon. He hasn't really done more damage here. Let's see, behind this, he's full walled. Adding another archery range and a stable. Stable is hidden. And what do we see? We see a town center here to secure the gold. Yeah, because Villese doesn't know that he has that gold there. Because he lost his scout. And we're also going to see a stable. So probably we're going to see some knights versus camels. And both players will mix in their own crossbows. There's some potential to harass here, but there are plenty of other wood lines that Jordan can go to that can't be harassed. If he has enough wood to build a lumber camp, that is. And Villese takes his goose back. That was the scouting goose. Let's take a look. So Villese can see a wood line, and he can see. Can't see the stable, notably. That's the important thing there. And both players have a pretty good idea of the fact that this is, well, that the rest of the map is mostly closed up. Let's see, actually, Jordan did some good back scouting there. Didn't see the gold either, it's in that hole there. But did find sort of the back of the map here, found a random goose. Alright, so we see a monastery as well. They're basically 2 relics for each player, although this one's a bit forward, so Jordan's going to grab that one as well. see. Alright, skirmishers taking out the wolf. And I'm guessing that Villese wanted to house wall there, more or less, but that's not going to happen. So we've got knights and crossbows, we've got plenty of skirmishers, and do we see... We have a stable, but the stable's not producing anything. I don't think it has produced anything. Because Villese currently is a bit low on resources. Villager counts are pretty even overall. Mass migration here, though, to this TC. Alright, skirmishers, they are elite. They should be able to fight this. And it is only one knight here. The knight has some armor. But the TC is up, so that was delayed well enough. Alright, and we see a monk here as well. That will help against the knights. Meanwhile, this relic has been collected. There it is. But we're not going to see a relic victory because that relic is very securely on Vilese's side. Are we caught up to live? Yeah, it's fine though. We don't need to fast forward too much. We shouldn't be far behind. Alright, so we've got a siege workshop coming up as well. The siege workshop will help against all the skirmishers. I don't know if Indians get redemption. They might. Is it shown here? They do get redemption. Okay. And behind this we have two TCs versus 3 TCs. But so far the villager count is still pretty even. Jordan going for all the relics he can get to. That'll be 3 relics for him in a moment. And Villese is building... well, this... trying to pull ahead in eco, and he is now starting to pull ahead. It's 11 villager difference. Let's see, yeah, Jordan grabs that relic. He scouted most of the map. Siege is out, now it's 2. Knows about the monastery. So we're gonna see a fight here in a moment. Yeah, there's the mangonel. And Villese does have siege workshop as well, and they're both players are creating more mangonels. There we go. Knights though are gonna snipe this one. Camels. Indian camels do have the 1 extra pierce armor in Castle Age. But that's not that much overall, they don't have any upgrades otherwise. And it very much looks like Jordan is in a good position here to take this game. Because Villese has very little military, not enough camels, no skirmishers anymore. There's one, but basically not. And not enough monks either to really defend this. And also isn't producing anything behind this. Let's take a look at Villese's point of view. Yeah, its resources are... It's got wood. That's about it at the moment. While Jordan is pumping out a lot more units. TC is on a hill at least. But it's still going to go down in a moment. Yeah, that's GG. KD, as we can see, is very much in favor of Jordan on this time around. Yeah, so we did end up, despite the fact that it was a sort of closed map, we ended up having a pretty fast game. Jordan was able to be aggressive enough to push into this 3TC play and punish it. Which means that we're currently 1-1 in this set series. The first one was a win for Villese, which we didn't watch because we couldn't get into it, but we saw it on the stream. Now, I'm going to have to take a peek again and see if they're playing the... Alright, I see a waiting screen on Villese. What does Jordan have? Jordan is in a lobby. It doesn't show a game ID. Oh, that's a nuisance. We'll watch Villese's thing to grab the game ID. Yeah, they're just not showing up on AoE2.net at all. Well, now it is. But that's the lobby. Okay, okay. Anyway, we have a short break here. While we wait for the next... Actually, if you guys want, I can show you Villese's stream. Get to watch a nice bird feeder. That's actually a nice idle one. Alright. Now, there's the game ID. I'm 142111. Spectate games 142111. $859. And now we just have to wait for the game to actually start, which it is doing right now. It means it should turn up here any moment. I'll also check AoE2.net. The lobby's gone. There we go. Spectate game. I should at some point see if I can get capture age to run without killing my laptop. Franks and Saracens. Alright, we have another potential cavalry versus camel meetup. Looks like we're starting with a galley and an archery range on islands. And Franks versus Saracens. So, I guess we can talk about the matchup for a moment. Frank Navy don't have elite cannon galleons or shipwright, but everything else. And I'm pretty sure that Saracens also have a good navy. We'll do it like this. Yeah, they have everything. Okay, they don't have fast fire ship or shipwright. But also they have galleys firing faster. So the galleys might decide to duel each other, or they'll go to try to snipe the other player's fish. And the archery range, well, that maybe opens up the potential for some sort of landing where you get a transport ship and you don't have to worry about building the barracks. You don't have to worry about building the archery range. You could just make 5 archers land them. Although, of course, your opponent has an archery range too and can build skirmishers, so maybe not. We should also take a look. So the fish, the snapper doesn't look very tasty at all. The Dorado doesn't either, to be honest. Do we have any marlin or dolphins or something large? Deep sea fish? I am not seeing any. Yeah, the fish isn't amazing. Normally, normal sea fish are 225. Let's take a look at the box turtles. They're also less than usual. Do players have a scout as well? Let me just... Or did they just get the ship? No, they got a normal scout too. Alright, alright. 53 food on those. 88. Alright, so that food is running out quickly. The boar doesn't look very fat at all. Here are the berry bushes. The bears have 100 food on them. Now, if players notice this, as we know, villagers gather from predators very quickly, faster than from any other food source. 100 on the ibex, 500 on these boars. Ooh! This might be a good spot for a mill, to be honest. Collect the bears, collect the boars, collect this. That's like 2,000 food right there. Oh, and did the scout or the galley kill the bear here? Otherwise, that could have been food. By the way, let me know how the volume balance is. I'm gonna make it a bit louder. Alright, good. 57 on those ibex. Galley duel. Well, Jordan's winning that. Jordan is 100% winning that galley duel. Actually, I say that, but both players can, of course, repair their ships. All Villese needs to do is run here, get some repairs in, and you should be fine. Yeah, there's some very juicy boars and bears. Wonder why that one bear has less food than all the others. That's weird. This one here. Maybe that's a neutral bear? Oh no, okay, so there are 47. There are those bears and there are the bears for 100. Alright, galley getting repaired. Both players still in Dark Age. Yeah, both players know this is a water map. They had a ship to scout with after all. And now, It's Jordan's turn to run away and repair his ship. True, true. The sheep can have down to only 25 food. Which I've played a couple of those too, and those actually quite rough when you have a few different food sources all RNG into being low. But it's a nice challenge there. Then you go, you know, you have to stray further afield, build a mill on some neutral deer or something. Or you have to get lots of wood and get, you know, an early mill, early farms. Can a villager out-repair a galley? 22 HP. We're gonna see that. This is the other thing, of course, that the galley allows. It allows you to harass fish. This one can shoot back in a moment. It's not shooting yet. And of course, you can repair your fishing ships too. That one's gonna go down though. Although, no, it's not gonna go. Okay, it goes down. You apparently can't out-repair damage. The fishing ship has only 4 pierce armor, while the galleys have 6, so it takes more damage. And now, honestly, both players should just have, like, Villese should just have a villager here for repairs. Maybe even build a forward dock. Because you do notice the difference here is that Jordan went for the forward dock, while Villese went for the rear dock. Fish, as we said, aren't that plentiful this time around. And alright, Jordan does actually get the kill, but both players are now on the way to feudal. Villese will be there a bit faster. He's running his ships the wrong way here, but he'll be able to get some fire galleys out to deal with this. By the time they get here, though, then both players will be in feudal. I like the villager that she's fishing this pond here. Little box turtle pond. Ah, the galley can, of course, harass the foragers here. No players have attempted any landings. Alright. We should see fire galley is going to be coming out here momentarily. Oh, and this might be a chance to gather from a bear, because what happens is when villagers kill a bear, they automatically retask from being, you know, she's a builder. But if she kills the bear, she's going to turn into a villager and is going to bring the food back rather than finishing the construction. Looks like Jordan is managing to get a lot of fishing ship kills, though. There's a bear just rotting away, but here she's going to carry all this food. Nope. Villese decided she shouldn't be carrying food back to the dock, she should be building this wall. That's the thing that can mess you up, is if you send villagers to build somewhere and the predators actually have food, then what happens is that they turn into, that they then bring the food back rather than doing what they're supposed to be doing. So it's really a mixed blessing. Yes, it gathers very fast, but it also means that your villager that you sent to build a lumber camp or build a wall is suddenly carrying food to the town center rather than doing what they were supposed to be doing. Oh, she's carrying 10 food, but she's gonna go build a dock instead of bringing that food anywhere. I'm not sure if building a dock counts as dropping off the food that she's carrying. It might actually. We can take a look at that. The dock's complete. Meanwhile, both players are going on to the way to Castle Age. Alright, she still has the food. Now she's gonna fish a bit. And I don't know if that reset her food amount. It might have. Or maybe she dropped it off at the dock. Alright, both players. Actually, if we think about this, the Saracens did have the galleys fire faster bonus. So it does make sense that Jordan did win that galley duel, ultimately, although Bless dragged it out long enough to get to feudal, so that was fine. Players are more or less equal. And we still have lots of food bears sitting around. What's happening here? We need to take a look at that transport ship. Okay, that just transported the scout over. And now it's gonna go down. No, it's not gonna go down. Good. Let's see here. Where? Okay, he built 2 docks here on the side for this side. Meanwhile, all the fish here has already been fished out except for the box turtles. And we have repairs. I want to know what the plan for this transport ship was. Was it really just to get a scout to look for a potential landing? Thing is that Jordan has built outposts everywhere to guard against a potential landing. And there's maybe room right at the edge. Water battle continues. On the other hand, a landing on Vilese's island is definitely possible. There's idle villagers there on this end because he doesn't have anything. I don't think he's been over there. Okay, he has been over there with his scout or with his ship, but landing there would definitely be possible. And we see the demos coming in. Everything's pretty spread out though, so unless the ships clump up again, the demos. Yeah. It's alright, I guess. And let's take a look at home. So we have as the Franks on 3 TCs. Of course, you get some of the farming upgrades. They're free. Meanwhile, Jordan, 1, 2 TCs, unless I'm missing one. Does have a monastery for the relic. Each player start with one. I think it was 2 relics. One super close and one a bit further away. Let's check. Here's 1 relic. Oh, there was the second one. Yeah, each player starts with two relics. Oh, we have some hunters. What are they? They're trying to go build a dock. Or no, they're. All right, we need to watch these landing plans. With 2 in there, that's the other 3. That would be 5. And Villese does not have the resources for anything on the. If he lands, he won't be able to build the production building. Won't be able to build a castle. So what is the landing going to be for? I mean, faster firing galleys. That's the play here. Jordan is actively scouting against this, though, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Yeah, but where's the what's it gonna be? Well, there's no resources to do anything with the landing, and it's only 2 villagers. If the 2 villagers land here, they're gonna get converted or something. I mean, to be fair, Jordan doesn't have any military other than the scout and a monk somewhere, and all the ships. Alright, he's gonna land here instead. I mean, there's no way this succeeds. I'll build a stable, but at this rate, the villagers are gonna get knifed. Yeah, now they're gonna get converted. Villese was probably looking at the ship battle. But now there are 2 monks here, and there was only ever 2 villagers to begin with. The scout is coming in as well. Now this landing. Oh, the scout is on stand ground, it seems. So the villagers. Now this villager is still alive despite everything. But now the monk is here too. The monk could even convert the transport ship. Yeah, I'm not seeing Villese's prospects as being great. He does have a big villager lead though, with 3 TCs. He gave up water for that. But maybe that's worth it. He's able to hide. All the galleys don't find the transport ship. And he does have 7 on stone now. That is the end of the failed landing attempt. Why no capture age? Mostly because I'm not sure my laptop can handle it and OBS at the same time. I haven't tried, to be honest. I use capture age to get screenshots. And it's a bit of a performance strain. Maybe I should try capture age, but not in the middle of casting something else. It would be cool though to be able to zoom out on the entire map. That would be the main thing. And to see the little monk lines. And to see the balance of power at the top. Blame the new patch if it doesn't work properly. Villese is imping. Not a huge villager lead behind all this, but 3 TCs, losing water. What do we have? Does Jordan? University, alright, Jordan is getting that so we can go up to him. And is adding the 3rd TC now after having secured the water and clearing the landing. I should try capture age. Maybe if we have a bit of downtime between one of the matches, so I can just test it and see how it works. For streaming. Alright, that's the ploy to retake the water after the... I mean, the landing attempt was never going to work with all the outposts there. But this could work in Imp, and it will be somewhat faster Imp. That dock is safe if these ones are. We did say that Franks get everything except Elite Cannon Galleon and Shipwright. So that's pretty good, actually, maybe. Yeah, if we have a bit of time between matches, or if we have some sort of thing that looks to be going on very long, like a Mishi start, I'd be willing to experiment with Capture Age. Alright, so we've got Imp. We're getting Fast Fire, which we should. And Fast Fires are the way to retake the water here. Before War Galley comes in. There it is. Franks don't get the last range upgrade. Well, all the more reason to get Fast Fires rather than go for Galleons. Alright. Here, it's a burning mill. There's a landing. Oh, hey, Jordan has a lot of other things to worry about. That's why this monk is standing idle here, but it's the relic heist. There is one more here that he's not going to be able to steal quite as easily. Although if everyone's really busy microing, he could even swipe that one. He probably doesn't know about it. There we go. And we're off. It's going to be 3 relics to 1 relic at this rate. There's a Treb. Now they're going to Treb across the narrow sea. But I think we should watch the relic heist. Haha. That was well done. Because in the super late game, when all the gold runs out, still plenty of gold, mind you. That will be useful. Yeah, the resources are high enough that that won't be a problem early on. Treb War here is beginning. The relic is going to make it safely home. There is the option of a Wonder Victory. We can't completely discount that. I think on a map like this, you need water control. You need pretty good water control to think about a Wonder Victory. Because I'm not sure there are many spots, maybe right in the center, but almost anywhere else can be ranged by cannon galleons. Or you just get landed if things are going too poorly. Let's see here. That's a lot of repair bills. Alright. Villese is thinking about another landing. He has some villagers ready to land. He has stone for a castle. He has a nice landing spot right there. Meanwhile, he has landed over here. Was going to build a stable. One of the villagers got converted. And the monk is still going to secure the relic. This castle isn't looking too healthy. Let's check our other landings. Castle goes down. That's just a bit of raiding. This stable never did go up in the end. I don't know where the transport ship with the villagers went. We have some trade cogs. No, heavy demolition ships. We should probably watch the heavy demos, actually. Thing is, the HP is too low. If this one can close the distance, this is a juicy hit right there. Alright, we've got a couple of hiding fire ships. Jordan should have 3 relics now. Treb here. And this landing, that's the one we were expecting, yeah. And it also has a bit of a problem because there are in fact 3 Trebs there. Alright. So that's the GG there. From OS, probably because he realized this castle isn't going up. Is he behind overall? Not on villager count, but on navy, certainly. And also this is going to fail. Now let me just try something, though. If I click spectate with capture age, I don't know if I can spectate a game that's finished, but we'll see what capture age decides to do. Also, I'm probably going to need to... Alright, there's capture age. I should open Task Manager and see if my PC is dying. It's a lot of memory. Alright, then I would need to capture the capture age window on... we'll call it a... Let's call it a window capture. We'll call it capture age. Then we need not Task Manager exe, but capture age exe. We can try it next game. We can try capture age. I'm willing to try it because this is pretty nice to be able to zoom to infinity and beyond. Although I have the zoom set it pretty slow for taking up screenshots. Alright, we'll test that. For now, let's quit capture age. Yeah, that's rough on my CPU, though, I've gotta say. Not sure. Let's see, is Jordan in a lobby? Yeah, they already started the next game. Villese... Okay, so let's hope that we can find it. Send me any AOE2.net links for the game. Those are very much appreciated. I'll click through the statistics for anyone who's interested. Yeah, AOE2.net is not showing games younger than an hour unless I'm completely messing up something. Please send link. It should be a Japanese versus Persians game. Hype. Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. Alright. Shall we? Maybe if I close Firefox, I'll be able to. We'll try capture age, see how I like that. Otherwise, we'll cast with the game. So if we do spectate with capture age, then we should have capture age opening up. Cool. How do I get to normal speed? There we go. Oh yes, big trees on capture age. Alright, so it looks like we had a nomad start. I also need the stats panel over there. Don't know how to display that. I guess. Actually, no, that's if you select something, isn't it? Alright, so it was a nomad start. It's a nomad start that is... not even Oasis, because this is closed. It's like Black Forest, nearly. How do I look at players' line of sight? See, I don't know any of the shortcuts and stuff. This could be a boom game, but... Okay, well, let's be critical here. Persians versus Japanese. Don't see any obvious save advantages there. This is an easy wall off here, giving Villese everything that's back here. He just puts one house there. I want to know how to look at players' line of sight. I'll look that up in a moment. I also would need to actually, if I'm going to be using cap trades going forward, I'd need to put my chat display somewhere else so it doesn't appear above the stats. Let's take a look. The boar, though, 228 food. Forage bushes have plenty. The sheep have plenty. Gold. Gold is not as good. Yeah, the gold mines aren't so great. Stone mine is looking small. How about the other stone mines? Looking very small. Neutral stone mines are looking small. 570. So we're gonna see onagers. I mean, you do have certainly the option of cutting through, or you could cut through to harvest these juicy berries. Look, 398 food on those, compared to those that are out there that are only 226. These also 398. It really matters whether or not the players are able to get early aggression or not. Definitely worth it for the berries. That late imp food. We can also look at some other stuff. I see a relic here, and I see a relic here, and I see a third relic here. So it's probably 2-to-1 for relics. How do I display a player's scouting information? Since we're in for a long game, let's go to settings. It's somewhere in hotkeys. Actually, it might not show it in CapTrades. I might have to go to their website to look at that. How about like Alt-1? No. I know Alt-O can do this. But how do I look at a player's Alt-D or something? Let's try that. Alt-D. How about Alt-S? Oh, that did something. That just flips the score around. Let's put, since Villese is on this side of the map, we'll put him on the right. Should I just try every Alt key? Like maybe start with Alt F and 4 and see how that works? Ah, Alt F is actually it. All right, so this is Gaia's scouting? Whose scouting is this? Both players scouting. What is this? Ah, Alt F again? How do I see? That's silly. Somehow this is both players scouting, but I'm very confused. Was this guy is scouting? No. I'm very confused. How about Alt-G? No. Alt-Q? Alt-W? Alt-E? Alt-R? Alt-T? Alt-T did something. Alt-Z? Alt-U? I mean, he hasn't put that house there. He's done plenty of house scouting back here to pull in, you know, extra boars. And let's see here. Jordan's he's gonna be walled. There is a villager over there. I guess he's doing some vill scouting. We might have a villager going down here. Although he should get away, actually. despite everything. Who's walking around here? That's a sheep. Okay. Let's try some more. Let's try some more hotkeys. Alt U, Alt I, Alt O. We said is the Alt P, Alt A, Alt S. Alt was. I will switch Alt D, Alt G, Alt H, Alt J, Alt K, Alt L, Alt Y, Alt X, Alt C, Alt 1. I mean, that's surely correct. Now I just need to find Alt F is fog. Ah, alright. So this is Vilese's fog of war. Let's try 1 again. Alt 1. Alt 2. How do I pick the other player? Alt 1, Alt S, Alt S, Alt F. Ah! Okay, so this is what Villese actually scouted. That's enough to know that this needs to be walled off, and he did it. Click A. Ooh, now Jordan is green. Let's get rid of the fog war again. Yeah. We're getting there. Anyway, enough looking at the fog of war. I should probably read that. I'll read that afterwards. We have Castle Age in for both players. This is true. No. Look, we have a militia attacking a house. This house has only 900 HP total. It's down to 753. This militia will get in a couple minutes. We have 3 TCs. Okay, so it is actually going to be boomy. Although we say that, and we have the siege monk push coming in right there. What is this? That's a scout sheep. Both players are walled. But we are going to have a monk siege push very soon. And that will also allow Jordan to grab that relic. Although there's still a relic in the back, so not a relic victory. Alright, outpost coming in. Actually, it would be good to see the line of sight. So if I hover over Jordan and then click Alt F, that's Villese's point of view. Oh well, let's watch this. I'll check. I'll read the link with the hotkeys afterwards. Let's look at Jordan unit in game. Ah, I can do that. Alt F. Well, no. Alt 1. Alt 1. Alt F. Alt F. Yeah. Oh well. It's somewhere on the documentation on the website. I've never casted with Capture Age, so I never bothered. Enjoy the big trees, by the way. Alright, this market's going down. That house is actually going to go down as well because Villese isn't going to bother repairing it. Now, what is the answer to this? It's not like Villese has a sick eco behind. He's going to have siege now. There's even a ram with the spearman in it. This is the choke point that he needs to hold along with this house that needs to be repaired. Jordan's now adding 3 TCs behind this. And yeah, okay, Villese will have some mangonels, but there's a scorpion as well. The relic's in there. I guess I could display a scoreboard. Can we do that? If I just pause, ha! How do I casting? Enable scoreboard. Best of, I think it's a best of 5. Villese won that one. Jordan won that one. Are we on the... I don't remember. What are we on? Something like that seems about right. Let me double check that. Did I miss a set? Am I being dumb here? We had one more set, didn't we? Okay, this is the third game. I think I did miss the first set. No, Jordan won another one. Alright. Flag a bit, yeah, that's because I was checking the score. Let's pause again. Ha! This is the current score. Yeah. Actually, I need to... Like, the semi-finals are played as best of 7s, and the finals are as best of 9. However, I don't think this loser bracket game is the semi-final yet. We're not that far. We're still one level above that. So we have Watchtower Defense. Is there a university from which to do Guard Tower? Yes, there it is. We're not seeing Guard Tower, though. I think that would be a good tech to get here in this position. There it is. Because that will help against the monks. And to a certain extent, against the mangonels. They have 7 range, the tower currently has 8 plus 1 range. Yeah. Getting Bodkin Arrow as well. That should stall out this push. Meanwhile, over here though, I wasn't watching when it happened, but the house went down. So there is an opening there. That being said, this push is about destroying the town center. It's not about rushing through with, like, scouts or something. But the opening exists. And down... Okay, there's a castle. That one's gonna go up. It's nice and far back. Let's just abandon the mill. It's not worth defending, or maybe it is. He's gonna put a stone wall there to stop this and maybe trap the ram in there. The ram's just gonna get out. Guard towers, though, are the right play, along with this castle. That will stall out the push. The thing is, behind this, Jordan is now adding the 4th TC. The villager counts are even. And both players have enough of a back base to fall back to that losing this isn't that bad. Outpost goes down. And we're now going for a barracks here. So far, Villese has basically gone just siege and tower defense. And with a castle too. Like the only upgrades are for that. Meanwhile, Jordan has just gone for a monk. Oh, he's going to bring the relic further back because he thinks he's going to lose this forward. So he's going to bring the relic back to a monastery somewhere over here that he's building now. He's planning for the super late game. Well, he is going to be an imp in a couple of minutes. Or he could just chop his way there, I suppose, if he can see them, which we can use our fancy fog of war thing. If we, what was it, Control F? No, it was Alt F. Well, he just knows that there's some sort of clearing. He doesn't know what's there yet. Oh, she was going to build an outpost, and she almost succeeded even. Can you convert a foundation? With redemption? That I don't know. Alright, what have we got here? Commanderan? Villese is also planning for a long game. We have pikemen, we have armor for pikemen. Alright, so yeah, Japanese infantry, of course, they do attack faster. So that makes sense to go with the infantry. Persians could go for cavalry. They could go for archers to deal with the infantry. So both players are really planning for the late game. I don't think that's even necessary though, given... Actually, no, we said the gold piles were all small. This is only 344 rather than 800. This one is 500. Then we have some 344s again. Yeah, maybe it is worth planning for the late game. This monk. What's this monk doing? This monk is being silly. Alright. Meanwhile, we have the 4 TCs here. Jordan has a slight villager lead because of that. He's also been basically untouched. Alright, he's getting an outpost here, but there is no way through without lots of chopping. Or lots of monitor chopping. And we see barracks and archery ranges galore. Alright, chemistry. Elite skirmisher, but mostly we're just going for crossbows right now. Well, our booming has reached its conclusion. We're gonna see a big battle any moment now. Ooh, we're getting block printing even on the monks. Treb going for siege workshop. Alright. Jordan doesn't even have a castle anywhere at the moment. He does have the resources for it though. And there it goes. It's going to be there. Well, it does secure this area. Yeah, both players getting as many upgrades as they can now. Preparing all the late game things. Like Hussar. Still plenty of upgrades. Illumination even. Jordan only has 4 monks. He's getting a lot of monk upgrades. I'm not sure what he's planning to convert there. Crossbows aren't really worth it. I wonder if you go keep for just 2 towers. Probably not, but... That's actually a good point, because we did see chemistry come out, and we do see the first Bombard cannon is somewhere over here hiding. Don't see it, but it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense that that's what it's for. Meanwhile, the bombard cannon is actually doing work here on the arbs. And again. Meanwhile, this trap could easily go for this castle. So I guess it could also quickly take out the remaining houses. Jordan's selling off to get some gold here. I don't think gold will run out very soon. Players do have plenty of potential gold mines still sitting around. Could get to that point. This could also be an excellent map to build a wonder. And I think that might be the only way that we actually see someone chopping through. Like if, you know, Villese builds a wonder in this corner, Jordan builds one in this corner, then the other player might try to chop through with Thonagers. Alright. Are we actually going to see a conversion on the bombard cannon? No. Because there are enough crossbows and now the hussar upgrade. Alright, so we see the combination. It's going to be hussar crossbow versus arbalest and pikemen. And I see a cav archer. There's still 3 more monks. They're still trying to go for the bombard cannons. They're still failing to go for the bombard cannons. That's going to hurt because those bombard cannons need to go down. Yeah, I know this is true. Although especially, yeah, when we saw the one game that ended in a draw because the players agreed on a draw, completely forgetting that they could have gone for a wonder victory. Most of the relic victories that we've had have been unintentional, where a player was just active getting the relics and suddenly realized, oh, I have all the relics. Quick, let's shamble together some defenses. And we haven't seen players going for wonder victories very often. We've seen it succeed even less. Because it's not something you can do as an act of desperation. You need to be either doing... You need to be at about a stalemate level, or you need to be winning to do it. If you're winning, you can just push through militarily anyway. Stalemate is really the time when you want it. Because if you're losing, then you're just going to lose harder by investing all the resources in the wonder. So this castle should go down. With this many trebs against it, despite all the repair villagers. Alright, cancels the tower. This castle. Jordan has plenty of room to retreat back to. He is housed though, and he's going to be badly housed now. Overall, he has slightly more invested into eco units. But yeah, we're gonna see late game, and this is where, if the players can amass enough resources while holding their ground, where they could actually say, you know, put a wonder somewhere there, or there. But it is 1,000 wood, 1,000 gold, and 1,000 stone. I believe it's not 1,000 food. It's a big resource investment is what I mean. Alright, we see treadmill train coming up to rebuild things faster, blast furnace. At this point, Villese has all the upgrades except for infantry armor. And Jordan it's going to have all the upgrades except for cavalry armor. And are we going to see conversion on this one? Well, I don't think so. Not one there. Hussars to snipe the monks. The bombard cannons are doing work. So yeah, we're gonna have this battle continuing. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see anyone try to research these on it. Oh, okay, we see arrow slits. Arrow slits don't affect castles. Jordan doesn't have any towers. Japanese do get good towers, but okay, even put an outpost there, you would be ready for any sort of chopping. But he doesn't have any towers right now. So far, I feel like Jordan doesn't quite have the answer to this. At least he doesn't have anything to deal with the siege. Like, sure, the arbalests are dealing with the crossbows, fine. Like, especially if there's some skirmishers mixed in, and the halbs are dealing with the hussars, but there's nothing dealing with the siege. Monks aren't doing the trick. But Jordan's adding more barracks. He's stonewalled behind. Why? So that we could fast forward? We can fast forward. We are somewhat behind. And it will be a wreck once it's done. Alright. Ah. That gold. Well, he might not. He's been pretty good about building outposts. Actually, he is running out of this gold. Should I go check in game if you can see it? I could do that. Because otherwise he's out of gold, that's true. Let me just... let's try this Alt F thing again. That's just Villese's point of view. Alright, you know what? Let's quickly check the information on how to capture Age latest hotkeys. Sorry about the putting this on pause, but if we're going to use capture Age, we might as well use it properly. Hotkeys, timeline, playback speed, fog. Cycle Fog of War, Alt F. Show combined Fog of War, Alt D. Check Fog of War, I don't care about that. Flip sides, cycle player color mode. Huh. Alright, we can try Alt D, maybe that will do the trick. Let's close Firefox again to get a bit more performance out of this. Yeah. If we did Alt F and then Alt D, this is both players' Fog of War. So I would say yes, Jordan has seen the gold. Yeah, this is both players' Fog of War. We could spectate it like this. Yeah, let's just spectate it like that. Why is he not going for it? Well, he's probably too busy dealing with his army. He's gonna go for it when this is empty. Now look there he goes for it. Right after we talked about it. That being said, he's losing the front. That's what matters more. Okay, yeah, I guess it does matter that he has the gold. But it's enough gold to sustain him for a bit more, but he doesn't have an answer for the siege. These berries... we might actually see them harvested at some point. This game does go on for a long time. Jordan is selling stone for gold. He did have more people mining stone down there. Go away, time jumping. That stone's empty. Oh, actually, I just realized one more thing. I will keep watching, but I need to put Cat Rage below my Twitch chat so that you guys can actually see Twitch chat. Then I need to think about a better place to put it so it's not in front of all. Maybe I can... Alright, I'm going to keep this on screen, and I'm going to fix... Let's duplicate Twitch chat, copy... paste reference. So we have a second Twitch chat. So we close this Twitch chat. And we take this Twitch chat and we move it over here. Somewhere like there. And then we click on a unit. There we go. Haha! Jordan should build a wonder. Should he? He doesn't have the gold for it right now. Or the wood, actually. And he wouldn't survive the siege push. I mean, maybe he can stall out. The thing is, Wonder, you'd have to keep it alive for a couple hundred years. Plus, you have to commit 40 villagers to building it. I don't think Jordan, if he builds a Wonder, will be able to defend it long enough. But, yeah, he's going to be out of gold. And Villese still has enough gold to win this. Plus has, well, I guess also has crossbows that aren't costing gold. That's the other thing. We're not seeing elephants, though. We should see, you know, elite war elephants. That would be a dumb idea against monks. But Jordan's pop is dropping. Getting a castle here to defend his wood. I guess just to have a castle somewhere, but that's ugly. And he's getting a castle. Alright, go away, Captured Crow. There to defend this corner. He's turtling up well, but he's going to lose this match. He didn't have... The monks didn't really work to convert the bombard cannons, and he had nothing to deal with the trebuchets. He's going for cavalry upgrades now. It's too late, but that would have been probably the answer, to have light cav mix into the fray. Cav archers, what are they for? I mean, they're more mobile than Arbless, but have better stats and more population efficient. Yeah. I mean, maybe the light cav will be able to swing it. He does still have that trickle of gold at the back, and he does have 3 relics in his monastery here. 2 relics. 2, alright, yeah, okay, the 3rd one is still sitting up. I need to actually fix that Nightbot command to not have a space in it. Well, Jordan's managing to hold on, but he's losing ground. And how's the gold doing? It's running out. It's very close to being gone. And I think that's going to be the end. Yeah. Oh, we can actually look at the capture age statistics. Go, fancy statistics. How do I... Military. Economy. He did get the 2,000 relic gold. And gathered far more gold overall, but it was those commander and crossbows that didn't require gold. Made the difference here. I think it might just be that Persians with trash crossbows are better in the sort of late post-imp. Alright, return to map. Quit capture age. Shorter than expected. Alright, what was it? I was gonna fix the Nightbot command. Yeah. And then I was gonna find the next match for us. So, actually that means that we're currently on, it's not 2-2. And I'm pretty sure this is the best of 5, so... Let me just go to Nightbot, though. Commands, MOH... There should be a space there. If I just put an enter in there... Let's try that. Submit. MIH. Ah, whatever. Good enough. I guess I shouldn't have script in my... let's try this differently. Let's delete script out of the thing. And we'll get rid of the HTTPS because we don't need that either. Let's try that. Then we'll look for the next game. There we go. Alright. Let me check if they're playing already, or if they're sitting in a lobby. They are playing, and it's a fun match, so let's find it. Hype. Let's refresh. Come on. As always, I'm appreciative of anyone who has the link to the match. It should be Byzantines or Byzantines, depending on how you pronounce it. I think it's Byzantines versus Cumans. And there we go, spectate. Close this. Your monks have increased heal speed. And, well, we have our Aqueduct Arena, but we are going to go spectate with Capture Age. And why does Capture Age... Oh, Capture Age is automatically set to speed up to live speed. Let's not do that. And I remembered what I had set there. So that's what we have here. So we have our Aqueduct Seawall Arena. Our seawalls here have 300 HP. Aqueducts have 1600, but they don't have normal building armor. So they're easier to take down with melee units, but harder to take down with units that rely on bonus damage, like Siege. Like a ram will do 3 damage per hit. Well, a seawall, for example, does have building armor. So we'll take building, anti-building bonus damage. Other than that, it's sort of like a fortress. layout. Players started with a yurt, and they started with a scout cavalry. And now we can go a bit faster. We'll go at 2 times speed, not 9 times speed. Take a look at the sheep. The boar had not much food in it. The sheep looks alright. The berries look alright. Forests look standard. 209. Don't delete your wall there. No, no. Poor aqueduct. Ah, yeah, and of course they benefit from the building HP bonus. So these here should be 1600. Yeah, and these are 1760. And should get more HP each age. Other than that, in this matchup, with walls, I think the Byzantines are the better late game civ, certainly. Oh, actually, there's one more thing I'm noticing. There's not much gold. This gold pile is tiny. This gold is less than usual. So is this gold. And the neutral gold on the map, it's more than usual, but the pile is very small. Yeah, this is going to be a low gold situation. Decent amount of stone. We have a relic there, we have a relic there, we have a relic there. We have a relic there, 4 relics. But it's gonna, this is a low gold situation, and there I really do favor the civilization with the better trash units over here. But we'll see what Jordan can pull off. He's adding the second town center, deleting some of his aqueduct to make space for farming and gathering the gold. Berries have basically run out for both players. Gold is going to run out. Let's look at the it was Alt F, wasn't it? And then Alt D was to show both players scouting. So yeah, both players more or less know what they're up against. Having seen at least the walls there. There we go. True though, Cumans do get the second town center, which can be used to get a bit of a boom going on the way to Castle Age. So we'll see how those go. Players are very safe here. They don't have to worry about early aggression. So actually we're going at 2 times speed right now. We're not going... Are they walking 8 times as fast? No, I think we must be up to speed. We must be up to speed. Alright, or if we do something, this... 1.62? Yeah, we're basically up to speed. Rewinding. Time runs backwards. What else can we talk about on this map? Or in this matchup? We see Castle Age coming in for Villese. That's the first opportunity when someone could think about pushing. It doesn't look like he's thinking about it yet. This could be a chance to build a wonder. Yeah, there. Or somewhere back here. Corner. That might be something we'd see. We probably won't see it. We're going to see something with Monk push, perhaps. How did this scout get in? The seawall has 6 melee armor, no pierce armor. No, 6 pierce armor, no melee armor. it taking 6 damage per hit? Yeah. Alright, so the scout should be able to get out. Must have been let in by the other scout. Do we have... The snow leopard didn't have food, did it? No. Jordan is still in feudal. He's housed as well. Does have a big villager lead from this human boom, but at this point... Okay, once he deals with the fact that he's housed, but... The thing here is that Villese can easily add 3 TCs, or even more than that, and just boom behind. Apparently only has 99 stone, 1 stone miner. Did they not start? Ah! I wasn't paying attention at the beginning. I guess they didn't start with the standard starting resources. That can happen on this map. Or it was just a cap rage thing, because now he's building one more and he has 1 stone left. Huh. Not sure what happened there. Maybe he repaired a bit of wall or something. Ah, and, well, we have something fun here. Villese is making sure that the scout stays trapped by building houses on the outside. And yeah, these walls will get more HP in each age. They're now at 2,000. Well, these walls will not, because this is a civ bonus to get extra building HP. And alright, we're seeing another house there. We do see the 3 TCs, which that will allow Villese to catch up. Jordan is only now on the way to Castle Age. He's not going to be punished for it, but the question is, will he really end up with a better boom ultimately? At the point when he actually reaches Castle Age. Okay, he can keep the second TC working, of course, while one of them is researching, so that is an advantage. Is there a spearman? Oh, okay, the scout cleared it eventually. Oh no. Oh, the monk! Ah! I mean, it is just a scout cavalry ultimately, but nice conversion. I didn't catch that, but... And relic victory is a potential option. This was the relic that we had here. There's still one in this corner, one in this corner, and one in this corner. And we can do another Control F, and we see, alright, players have not scouted that relic. Alright, players have seen that one, but this one is totally unknown, so we won't see an early relic victory coming up. Both players basically playing this like arena. Alright, let's not buy too many followers. Just give me a second. Let's, there we go. Now. So the villager count basically evens out. I think the Kuman boom ultimately doesn't end you up ahead. Just depends on the level of aggression and the level of other things. We now see a 4th TC being added here as well. Alright, picking up the 2nd relic there. Alright, scout hunting around looking for monks actually, but catches a villager. And this is our secret relic here that no one's seen. This one is going to be gathered. Let's see, will Jordan intercept a monk? No, because the scout will be too busy fighting over here. Oh, why did he drop it? He's gonna heal and actually... Well, that's a real fast healing speed, but that is the team bonus for the Byzantines. Here. Okay, monk does go down. That's why I wasn't sure that this was a good idea to show your hand that you brought a monk there. It might have been better just to sneak the relic around or wait a bit and carry the relic later. Because now Jordan's gonna get this relic here, making it 2-1 with the final one being hidden in the corner. Oh, looks like Jordan's deleted some more of his aqueduct walls. I don't agree with this decision at all. He deleted all of this. These walls are actually really good against siege. You don't want to delete them. See, castle going up there. Scouts roving everywhere. Let's do the fog of war thing. I think nothing control. Yeah, Jordan is basically he's hunting around for any relics or monks with relics. He is gonna find this one here now. Will he send a monk to that? He might. Which would then end with things being 2-2 in terms of relics. So this could be a super late game. Alright, and we see here the beginning of some walls. Alright, and now Jordan's gonna guard this relic. He doesn't need to because Les hasn't scouted it. Les is still going up here. Let's turn off the fog of war again. There we go. And we're not gonna see a conversion there. Is Jordan going to be able to sneak a monk all the way down there, though? That's the question. Alright, we see Imp is in. And we see barracks and archery ranges. And we're going to see, it looks like crossbows and pikemen, or crossbow halb later on, or arb halb. It seems. And what are we going to see here? We're going to see probably hussars and cav archers. Are we seeing? Well, we're seeing mostly stables right now. Both players are nearing a full boom. They had until Imp to do it. And now we're going to see... Should be seeing some fighting any moment now. What is this? Fog mode. Aha! Shift right click. Now we know. It was here after all. So if I shift right click and then do Alt F, Alt D, and we see Jordan's Fog of War. And now I find one of these things, and we do Shift right click, Alt F. That's big. Shift right click, and then we do Alt F. What was it again? Shift right click, Alt F. Aha. We got it. We got it. Only 1.5 matches later. Alright. We have Halb Arb at the gate. Actually, stone gate. Chemistry is in, so we can see bombard cannons. And what do we see? We see the Kipchaks. It's going to be Kipchaks. I like Kipchaks in this situation. They might have to go up against skirmishers, of course, but they could do well. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the relic. Who managed to snag this one? It must have been Jordan while I wasn't watching. I would think. Where's his monastery? Monastery. One relic. Ooh. 2 relics. Alright, where's that relic sitting? If anyone sees it, let me know. Should we go like this? We selected a bunch of stuff, but not a relic. Actually, he doesn't have any monk. He does have a monk. There it is. Ah, it's taking the extra long path to be safe. That being said, it might still get caught. Oh no, just passing. Just passing. Alright, so it's going to be 2/2 relics. That was lucky. Meanwhile here, let's take a look at this. Which combo wins this? Kipchaks are great against Halbs. The Halbs are great against the Sars. And the Arbs can do fine against both. Aren't really being countered. Yeah, they have more range than Kipchaks, don't they? Kipchak. Cummins missed the final range upgrade. And another player has enough siege yet. They're working on it though. Once again, this is a situation where if you find yourself with more resources than the players currently have, you can put a wonder at the back of their base to really force the pressure. But no, pro players are too used to playing Conquest to, think of that, and also to plan it into their builds, because that requires shifting your eco around. Interesting here, the seawall, because it's normally on water, it has like an underwater part that you can see here under a snow part, which on snow maps that actually looks alright. Alright, the gate is crumbling, and there's also a hole already. Maybe someone chopped through there or something, or it was deleted as part of the deletion. So now the clock is kind of ticking for Jordan. He's being pushed. And I said at the beginning that I felt that Byzantines had the better late game composition when it comes to trash, which is what it's going to come to. Jordan is already going over here for gold. Yeah, because this is his gold. It's got a... Well, this is not safe. This is walled off. There's a tower there. Yeah, this might come down to Jordan running out of gold again. Or not having the map control to continue making gold units. He does have SARS here, which I believe Step Husbandry also helps them too. For more Pierce armor. If I'm correct there. I don't know 100% what that tech does, but it's like one more Pierce armor for Step Lancers, Kipchaks, and Hussars? Light Cavalry? Maybe even for Cav Archers too. Or maybe it doesn't affect Hussars, but it certainly affects Kipchaks. That being said, if we look at this, most of the Trebs get sniped. There's one left. Hussars are being replaced. Villese is banking more resources overall. Jordan has a bit more in eco units. And Okay, this is now stone walled off, actually. Fortified wall. And we have the 2000 HP aqueduct now. So we have the Treb War here going on. Neither Civ has any special bonus in that regard. These might actually be on a hill. It's a bit harder to see it in Capture Age because we're not using a grid here. But this could be on a hill. Let's see, there's the Bombard Cannon. Bombard Cannon goes down. Alright, oh, we didn't have the final Archer armor. That would be useful to have. And also the final attack upgrade would be useful to have. Do we have 2 blacksmiths? Seems like we do. But in this case, that's helpful for getting both of those upgrades quickly. And it looks like Villese is planning for the late game as well and getting his final upgrades. Could also get the leather archer armor. For the Arbs, certainly has the resources for it. Nah, he's gonna get his own stars. We do lack bloodlines. Alright, we see castle HP coming in. We have siege rams. Bombard cannon can do alright against those. So can the halbs, but the siege rams could tank enough to allow everything else here to be sniped. I don't think there are enough kip checks. There need to be a few more. But overall, I think Trebs are going to go down. This castle will be saved for the moment. And so it is. We do have... Alright, there's the Hussar upgrade. Remaining upgrades coming in there. And now suddenly this castle has some siege rams knocking at the door. Bombard cannons are being careless. Their gather point is being somewhere up here when it should be behind at this point. Alright, so Jordan is pushing back the aggression now. Watch this castle as a focal point. Alright. And both players still have gold somewhere. Now Jordan has this gold. Don't know where else he's getting gold. He's got siege rams here because the tower was stripped down. He's having to push this. Here, alright. Villese pushing back again. Well, this is going to be the long game. Both players are spending all their resources. Not here, just has an owl standing there. Villese still has a nice pool of gold back there. Well, Jordan's relying on this sort of exposed gold mine and these empty gold mines. And this looks like it was walled out, this push. And the problem there is that Cumans, once you can't produce the cav archers, and once you can't keep them alive anymore, tip checks, I mean, then this matchup isn't so good anymore because just the Hussars won't do very well against cheap halbs with Arbalest behind. Well, there's still some gold in here. We also have various capture age stats here that I'm just going to ignore. Look at them if you're interested. Alright, we have siege rams. Alright, and we see the switch into skirmishers here too, apparently. Or is that just a few? Oh no, we see more skirmishers. Can you hear my laptop burning? It's gonna have to take a rest after this, that's sure. Kinda. Alright, I might have to look at noise cancellation or something. That's the reason why I haven't used capture age before. It is on like a stand too, so they can ventilate towards the bottom, but it's ventilating a lot. Also, I might have to like reduce the capture age resources. Yeah, I think I already went and capped capture age at 30 FPS. Like I have all my the game is also capped at 30 FPS, just to spare my laptop a bit. But it is hot. I don't need to use my hands for anything on my keyboard, so it's not like I'm going to burn myself touching my W key. It's also not burning hot, but after this set is done, I'm going to have to end the stream. Close everything. But this could go to the late game. Now, I think we're not going to see a wonder. Jordan isn't going to have the gold for it, because this is his only gold mine at this point. That one ran out. So Jordan doesn't have the gold for a wonder and can't afford to get it. He also, I don't think we saw any rees ultimately. And Villese not only has cheaper trash units, but also still has gold. There, and that one ran out. 7, is that all 7? That's all 7 gold miners. Both players have 2 relics, so yeah. I mean, to be fair, Kipchaks are decent against rams because of their extra arrows, but yeah, Jordan's gold, these villagers are all dead. He has nothing on gold right now. He does have 80 farmers, which is much more than Villese has. So that is enough to spam hussars for days. Currently his pop is a bit low, he probably needs a few more staples. But definitely. Definitely, at least once the gold runs out. Which is what we're at. I think what you do with Goomans is, yeah, you make sure that you have a big enough eco to always stay on 200 pop spamming hussars. But the problem is that he also doesn't have the option to raid anywhere. The battle's always been in the middle where he's been pushed back. This is walled, this has a fortified wall. You know, if you could send, 10 hussars here to kill those guys, send some to the farming eco here, send some into the eco here, but it's all too walled up. So he can't use the mobility of those hussars. And it's just gonna run into the halbs until the end of days. But this is, I'm pretty sure this is the best of 5, which means that both players need to win here if they want to continue, because they're in the loser's bracket currently. So, Jordan, while he's still at, over 150 pop, isn't going to give up. And his eco is basically untouched. except for this gold here that he really needs to have control of. Yeah, I don't see the path to winning. I don't see it. I mean, you could research infantry upgrades, get your own halves, but to what end? There aren't many. There aren't many hussars. What you actually need is you need skirmishers. I don't know if Cuman's... I mean, okay, they're missing the final attack. But you could spam your own skirmishers to deal with the halves. Or bust in somewhere with petards or rams to get some raids in. Alright, well, he's back on gold. Because the push shifted over here, that's actually lucky. Jordan can mine a bit more gold again. This is when Villese should build a wonder. Although, ooh, okay, it's actually not many hussars, they've been walled out. Not as impressive as I thought. But, yeah, sending them in for raids is the right idea. The difference here, too, is that Villese didn't delete his aqueduct walls, while Jordan did. This is true, we have a very large queue there and a... well, not a queue here. And Jordan, once again, is holding here. Alright, those gold miners are dead again. And this gold mine here is... let's see, we have 100... 100, 600. Okay, well, there's still a couple bombard cannons in there. Not many, but a few. There's still a wonder's worth of gold in there. Well, at this point, if anyone wanted to wonder, they'd need to buy 1,000 stone first. Alright, okay, we see some raids in here. That's not great because Jordan does need the villagers on food. Yeah, it's over. GG. Now those are some fun sets. I think some of these, of course, with random civs, the civ matchup is sometimes in the favor of one player or the other. That's why there is the option to call a restart once for each player, if they feel things really aren't in their favor, or if they feel that they really don't like their start, or they don't like, you know, the map that the civ that they got on a certain type of map. But this is GG. We are going to look at these statistics. Look at these fancy cap trade graphs. Population. Okay. What's actually relevant to look at, though? Very even KD. Villese was just able to push while Jordan was defending most of the time. If we're honest here. Both players had 2 relics, but Villese had them earlier. And the map control allowed Villese to get much more gold. And he was spending less of it on his trash, so he was making more trash. Yeah, technology, is that interesting? Society, APM, go away. Return to map. Quit capture age. And we'll quit this game. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that is the end of the set, as far as I know. And I am just going to unceremoniously end the stream. Let's put our Twitch chat back where it belongs. We have some sort of overlay, don't we? We'll hide capture age. put capture age lower on the list. There we go. Fancy overlay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching the VOD later on if that's what you're doing. And hope you enjoyed my casting. It was spontaneous, but I just saw that no one seemed to be casting it at the time in English. Raid. Yes, I don't know how to raid. Go find yourself someone. Actually, I'm not sure I can. I think that requires reaching the next Twitch milestone. As far as I know. Actually, I don't know, but I think that's what's needed for me. I'm not sure actually what unlocks the ability to raid. Thanks for watching though. Go watch Jordan's stream maybe. Give him some comfort. Or we can see if there I don't think any of the other things are on right now. Let's see. John Slow was also casting this. Yeah, I don't know. Find yourself a nice stream to watch. If I were raiding, I'd probably go raid, the 800 elo Magyars player with 0 viewers at the bottom. All right, that's all. Enjoy the rest of your day.